What a day. What a day. So yeah, um, told y'all I'll be here every day. I'm actually a minute early. 6:29. So enjoy y'all. Hello. Yeah. So let's get into tea. So apparently my husband's supervisor decided she was gonna take 2 hours from him for on call. But instead of saying 2 hours, she said a whole 8 hours. And the on call is OT. So a whole 8 hours of OT time. So that was $276. He's like, you know, you cut my hours down a little bit too much. And she was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you apparently you told HR that you authorized them to take 8 hours of OT, and that puts me under full time. She was like, oh, well, we'll just cut you a check for the other 6 hours. When she could have taken this last pay period, this happened 2 pay periods ago. 2 pay periods ago now. So she could have took this last pay period. But everybody knows what pay period is this? If you work bi-weekly, you know. This rent check pay period. So she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. But it's okay. That's all right. She cut him a check for the other 6 hours, which gave him 200 of his dollars back. But on top of that, since it's a separate check, guess what? It gets taxed. So he got taxed twice because she wanted to tell somebody, oh, it was a miscommunication. This is not the first time she did said miscommunication. She's done this multiple times. She's done this multiple times. So now he's been taxed twice. And I'm like, this mess. And my son's birthday is on Sunday. We we don't, after we pay our rent, we ain't gonna have nothing. So he has to wait until luckily next pay period. Yeah, we have to wait until next pay period because she decides that she want to do this miscommunication. Oh, it was a miss. Now the first time he called her, she was like, "Oh, you have to wait until tomorrow, and then we'll get it fixed." I said, "No, because if you wait till tomorrow, they're gonna have to cut you a written check because they already paid you. So if they cut you a written check, you gotta sit up there. You gotta pay check fees. It gotta be taxed again." But like I said, they put the money back. The important part to me and him is that we have enough, because before then, before we got this fixed, we didn't even have enough to pay our rent. I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So we got it fixed to where at least we could pay the rent. So we're just gonna be we're gonna be broke. As far as my son's birthday, we have to wait till next pay period and we'll do something. Luckily, he's only 2, so he's not really gonna, ask about where's my birthday. But it's just sad because we want to do something for him. We're gonna get him a present and, stuff, but we want to take him somewhere, maybe Chuck E. Cheese or Sky Zone or something for his second birthday. And can't do that. We got to pay rent. And so the first time, let me tell y'all the first time she did this. So she was like, "Oh, it seems here that you did something wrong on your paycheck." And I'm like, "Okay, what did you do wrong?" Because my husband's job, he puts time in every day. So I put the time in for him because he's not really tech savvy, and yeah, you have to know where to put the stuff and all that. So I put the time in for him. And she was like, "Yeah, you put in something wrong." He's like, "What did I put in wrong?" Come to find out, she was trying to short him a whole 19 and a half hours. Then she was like, "Oh, no, what happened was I thought you get paid 23." No, I mean from an actual job. I don't mean food stamps. I don't mean government assistance. I mean from an actual job. To be more specific, my husband works for the city government. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, so I was like, she cut you a whole 19 and a half hours, honey. Well, what are you going to do? So he went up to the HR lady and he told her, he said, "Hey, my my paycheck is cut a whole 19 and a half hours. On top of that, y'all have my pay rate wrong. Okay. I'm getting $1 less than I'm supposed to get." And she was like, "Oh, when did you get that pay raise?" And he was like, "I got that pay raise long time ago." Because my husband's been working this job for about, since we moved here, which is about 6 months. So he's like, "I got that like long time ago, like 4 or 5 months ago." And she was like, "Oh wow." He's like, "Yeah, I got this." No, not community service. He does. You got jokes. He actually works in public works. Thank you. Anyway, so like I was saying, um, yeah, he was like, "I got this pay raise long time ago." Yeah, she had no clue. She was like, "Huh? When did you get this?" And his supervisor that hired him, that's over everybody, is like, "I didn't touch nothing." Like that's what he came out the office to say. He's like, "I didn't touch nothing." So in other words, he said, "Fix it, cause I didn't do anything." But they got it fixed, and now this happens. Now a whole 8 hours get taken out. Ever since this lady started working here, it has been problem after problem after problem. She gave my husband a verbal warning for the 2 hours that she took. She said it was a verbal warning, but then she gave him a written notice. It's a verbal warning, but it's on a piece of paper. That's a write up. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, she took the 2 hours from him, and then now she sent him a separate check. So I don't know. Whatever, Marshall. You about to get blocked. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, just talking about, oh, I'm this and I'm that. Anywho, I don't mind people coming up here. That's why I don't have no moderators. I don't mind people coming up here making whatever comments they want to make. But when you get too outlandish, that's when I have to do something about you because no, you're not going to come up here and do that. So, anywho, like I was saying, yeah, now it's something different. I can't wait till next week. Next week is going to be something else. Which is, I told my husband, I said, when I get big on YouTube, you could leave, you could leave your job. You could just work for me full time. This is crazy. The funny thing is, my husband has no intention on doing that. He wouldn't do that. He's one of them type of people that just he has to work. Like he has to do something with his time. But and he loves his job. Like I said, he works in public works, so he loves his job. He loves, making sure that the city is clean and clear and um everything is, you know, trash taken out, clean, you know, available for the people. And especially in his town. And she's making it so hard. Like she's making it really, really hard. And this is ridiculous. Like the people at the job don't really care for her. There's other people that he started with. They're like a small all his other coworkers, they were there before she started. The supervisor that was there before she got in there got fired because he was in no, if you know, you know. And he didn't take no bull crap, pretty much. And so he got fired. And then she came on, and now everybody's like fighting against each other at first. Now everybody's back together. But when she first got in there, everybody's fighting against each other, everybody's talking crap to each other. It was not a good environment. And now it's everybody's not fighting against each other. It's just she's making it hard for people. Like she's cutting people's hours. She did that to a coworker last night. She cut some other guy's hours, sent it back twice. Sent it back to his email 2 times at 9 o'clock at night. And he's like, I get home, I fix it, and then she sends it back to me an hour later. And now it's just so sad because we don't know what we're going to do for my son's birthday. We have to put, and the next pay period ain't until the 11th. So we have to put everything on the 11th check. And he got to wait until then. That's so sad. Sad. But whatever. And before y'all come in my comments, y'all can see I don't have no wish lists, none of that stuff. So for the other people that just browse in here and she's dry begging, no, I don't have none of that stuff. I'm just saying, because to tell you the truth, my kids is happy with whatever they get. My lips are so dry here. And it's just one thing after another. Like I said in my other video, my truck broke down and we don't know what's wrong with it. It just won't start. We tried to put a battery in it. We tried to put, because he thought he ran out of gas completely because it was, on E. So he thought he ran out of gas, so we put gas in it, we put a battery in it. It just won't crank. Anyways, my son tripping, y'all. I don't know why. What's the matter with him? Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. My internet went down. I don't know why. She just up and just decided she wasn't going to live. So I had to restart the modem. And then my son went off. That's why he went off. I ain't saying sign into nobody's TV. I hate when the phones do that. I sign into a TV. I don't want to sign into nobody's TV. Yeah. Anyway, so that sums up my day today. It is ridiculous. So I gotta stay consistent. I ain't got no choice. So we got 30 more minutes on this live, and then I'm jumping off, and I'm gonna go hit up TikTok, see what TikTok is messing with. Because trying to get monetized on all platforms this year. I'm monetized on YouTube, as y'all know. But I'm trying to get monetized on everything. On TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And that requires me to show up every single day at the same time and be consistent. So I said I'm doing TikTok, even though everybody's talking about, I really don't know about TikTok. Let me go ahead and do it before TikTok decides to sell to Meta, and Meta figure out that people are making so much money and want to scale back or inflate how easy it is to get monetized on TikTok. So I said, let me go ahead and, you know, process on TikTok. Because I don't think TikTok going anywhere. There's too much money involved. I think my internet just did a scare tactic. Because my bill is due. You gotta wait till I get paid, bro. Shit, broski. Y'all let me know if your internet company ever do that. They do a damn scare tactic where all of a sudden your internet either slows down to a complete crawl or randomly it just starts booting people off. Oh boy. This lady's irritating me today. I can't. What happened? Yeah, people was in the comments. It was like, yeah, that's messed up. That's taking way too much money out your check. I was like, yeah, I know. He mad. He mad, man. You want something? What do you want? I read that dark little poem she wrote. It was sad. I was like, ooh, wow. You have a roof over your head and everything to eat, and you still that depressed? That's sad. You don't have to worry about bills like we do. I had to put this man in timeout, honey, because he was coming up there saying some real crazy stuff. Then this other man was trying to get me to say some old outlandish stuff. Because they try to get you to say it out loud so that way your live can get banned. I ain't, I ain't slow by a long shot. I've been around for a long, long time, especially on this platform. So I'm not new to this at all. Why am I sitting here playing with my daughter's toy? I don't know. Oh, it's something to do. All right, though. Well, don't kill us, make us stronger. Don't this look like a dog toy? I felt like it did. It's cute, but I felt like it did. She loved this toy, by the way. It's her favorite toy. 10 out of 10, I would recommend. Uh, ooh, excuse me. Mm. Mm, 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 I gotta get me a planner. That's my plan. To get a planner so that way I can plan out my content. 'Cause I'm about to start posting. Um, I want to post at least 3 shorts to start out. At least 3 shorts a day. Um, on YouTube, and then post at least one video. Daddy, can you open this? He's tired. My son is exhausted. He's been up since like I think 5 or 6 this morning. Then he took a short nap and woke up at 8 in the morning. And then he's been up ever since. He hasn't took no afternoon nap, so he's exhausted and he's trying to fight it. He just ate some cookies that didn't do it, so he's tired. Mhm. Oh, and by the way, he had his bath already. He bases with his dad, so yep, yep, yep. My baby, he's getting so big. To think, man, he was just an infant 2 years ago. Mm, 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 mm. Now I have a whole nother infant, and she's about to be 6 months. So she's about to be not my little baby anymore. These kids, they grow up too fast, man. You look around and you be like, dang, where did the time go? I know I look at my son, like, you have certain kids as you be really like, what happened? Like, you feel like the time was stolen because you don't remember it. And then you have certain kids that you be like, okay, I can remember every little milestone almost. With my son, my last son, um, I feel like I was robbed of his time. I can't remember every little milestone. Like, I can't remember when he started walking. I can't remember, like, when he started talking, really. He just started talking more, but what his first words were, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was mama, dada, juice, cup. I don't know. I don't remember. I be like that. You're fat, mamas. Oh,
I tinha food. I tinha food.
hey,
Wait.
whoa. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, Daddy, change your diaper.
Where you going?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Daddy, change your diaper.
Alright. That road no.
I don't want Daddy change my diaper.
Stop fighting me, girl.
I want to be naked. Hello. Okay, okay. It's over. Your diaper change. I swear, baby sense when you want to do something. That's what it is. Babies be like, you ain't supposed to do nothing. You just supposed to sit here with me and not do anything. Don't think about work. Don't think about cooking. Don't even think about going to the bathroom because that ain't happening. That's how babies are. And then you just gotta love them. You just gotta love them. 'Cause can't nobody love you that hard except for babies. You'll never understand unless you're a parent. Hmm. I'm supposed to be watching the rest of my Mayfair witches, but my daughter done take me off too. Cause she ain't doing what she's supposed to do. But oh, forget me. Someone I didn't want to be. Where I just be like, you know what? You do what you think is right as long as ain't no implications on me. Don't bring it to my house. Don't bring it to my kids. And don't bring it to my husband. I don't care what you do out there. Make a fool of yourself. Because that's what you're doing. You're making a fool of yourself. Ooh. Um, supposed to be making chicken tacos for dinner. I ain't even take no food out. Well, it just really irritated me. And the fact that I called her, you know, by I mean my husband. The fact that I called you for you not to tell me over the phone, like, hey, I did tell Michelle to take 2 hours. Maybe she made a mistake and actually took 8 hours instead. Let me go ahead and call her and get the miscorrection. You didn't tell me anything. Instead, you say, wait until tomorrow and we'll figure it out tomorrow. While everybody else get paid on time, I gotta wait for my check to be late. How is that fair? How is that, how is that okay to do as a manager? While you get your check on time, my coworkers get their check on time. I have to wait until the next following day when my check is already late because checks usually get sent out on Monday, so I could get paid on Thursday. So it's already late. So I have to wait an additional day after it's already been late because you miscommunicated with someone. How is that okay? That's not all right. And I don't know what kind of credentials that this woman showed these people, but I'm telling you now, this is ridiculous. So when my husband got in trouble for the 2 hours, it was because he had his work phone in my daughter's room. And my daughter like didn't tell him, being a teenager that she is, she didn't tell him, hey, somebody called your phone. I know it's your work phone. Until he figured out to like let me check my phone because I am on call. So he was like, give me my phone. And when he checked the phone, she had called him like 10, 15 minutes. He called her back. She didn't answer. Then she sends him a text message. She said, oh, don't worry, I got somebody else to do it. And so when she did call him, she was like, "Oh, did you see my text message? I got someone else to do it. But next time make sure you have your phone next to you." Okay, I'm in the process of charging my phone. Phones die. But I called you back. You didn't even give me a chance. I mean, you're supposed to give someone a chance to call you back. And it wasn't like it was an emergency. It was literally something minor. I can't tell you what it was, but it was something minor. And it could have waited. But you didn't even give me a chance to call you back and say, hey, um, let me go ahead. No, instead you take it upon yourself to call someone else. But okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right, I'll take that L. That's on me. I didn't have my phone right there by my side 24/7 because phones don't die apparently. So after that, you give the person the overtime that I was supposed to make that day. You wait a whole 2 weeks, which is a whole pay period, to then give someone else those 2 hours and take them from me a whole nother 2 weeks later? That doesn't make sense. You supposed to take it on the same check that it was supposed to be in.
What is it? I'm sorry. I can't find that out. Me too up there.
I just washed them. All right, hold on. I'm about to get off. But anyways, y'all, I'm finna get off. Go feed my baby, cause apparently, she's fussy, and my husband really doesn't do the whole without the other parent thing. He doesn't have the caretaker thing in him, so it's kind of like you know he doesn't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I think my time's up anyways. No, I had 10 minutes. But y'all be alright. Y'all be alright. Um, but yeah, the moral of the story was she don't know what she's doing. She's creating a toxic work environment, and she's costing people a lot of money, and I think she's doing it to try to get people out of their job. And as a manager and as a supervisor, you're you're supposed to vouch for your employees because everybody knows good employees is hard to find, especially in this day and age where everybody's getting on platforms and they're becoming entrepreneurs. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.